3. Good afternoon, my name's Anthony Boardman. I'm doing the Diploma of Fitness with FIA Fitnation. Today I'm just doing a goal setting and behavioural change assessment with one of my clients, Sam. This is Sam. He's a 23-year-old male. We've been training together for about 6 months, but what I'll do for us today is I'm going to break it down to one of our introductory sessions of where we would set our goals, or where we talk about our goals after a periodization of training block, and where we'd reassess, or where we just talk about the different things we have in the future. But I'm going to wheel it right back and talk to basically our introductory of health and where Sam is and things like that. So go from here. How you doing, Sam? You doing all right, mate?
Doing pretty good.
Excellent, mate. Once again, thanks for taking time out to help us out. Sam, talk to me. Right now, we've been training for a little while, but what we're going to do is we're just going to ask about where you are with your health now, where you want to go, and how long you want to take to get there, or what you want to do to get there. So just thinking about your health right now, if you had to rate it out of a 1 to a 10, how would you describe your current level of health at the moment?
Probably sort of maybe 7 or an 8.
7 or an 8, fantastic. Now, right now, are you happy with that 7 or an 8, or are you looking to improve one aspect or just all aspects of your health, mate?
I'm happy with it because obviously it was lower than that when we started training, so it's definitely been improving. But I still want to keep improving, get it up towards a 10 if I can in the future.
Okay, perfect. So we're saying we're a 7 or an 8. Has there ever been a time in your life where you've been a definite 8 or almost a 9?
Yeah, I think back in high school when I was playing rugby and stuff, I felt really fit and strong and stuff, but I just haven't played it since then. So I sort of been lacking.
Okay, excellent. So not playing rugby, is that more just down to starting up uni or starting up a full-time job, or has there been anything else that's...
I guess it was sort of like a bit of both of those. Sort of trying to balance work and uni was pretty full on, and just rugby and my fitness in general sort of just took a side sort of seat for now. But sort of now that I've finished uni and sort of getting back into it, I want to get back to making me healthy and strong again like I was before.
Perfect. Now you've mentioned the word strong a couple of times. Is that one of your goals that you're looking is it to improve strength or to get stronger?
Yeah, definitely want to get stronger, both in the gym and then also to get me back to playing rugby. You need to be strong for that, so I want to be able to have it translate across to that as well.
Okay, perfect. So at the moment, if you had to describe your current training at the moment, talk to me. I know we have our sessions, but talk to me Monday through Sunday. What would your usual training look like?
Most days sort of training at least once. A couple of days we're training twice. So obviously with you for one of them, and then you get me to do my own sort of session as well later in the day. So I think overall you got me training 8-9 sessions across Monday to Sunday, with a rest day on Sunday, which is good. I enjoy that.
Perfect.
Look forward to that each week.
One thing I probably should tell everyone, Sam actually works in a gym, so training 8 or 9 sessions a week is not as if we're pushing him straight through from a 9 to 5 and then popping in. But Sam finds himself at a gym 5-6 days a week anyway, so it's not like I'm cracking the whip too hard.
No, it's pretty much me just training at work. I just come in early, train, go through work, and then just stay back and do the second session if I'm doing 2, and then go home after that, so it's not too bad.
Excellent. So in previous blocks of our training, we've looked at a couple of different areas of your goals and prioritise different things. I know sometimes we prioritise mobility. I know that sometimes we really prioritise recovery and just heart health and things. Do you want to talk us through, as you now progress through to strength goals, when you were training for some of those short-term goals or those immediate goals of improving mobility, how did you find the process of improving your mobility?
I found it was really good. It's something I haven't really done before. I mean, lifting weights back in high school was just to get big. I think we never were taught, you had to stretch or anything that was pretty much it. But actual mobility never was a focus. So working on that felt really cool. It was challenging at first, but then sort of being able to do some of the stuff which you were showing me to do was pretty cool, and I felt the benefits pretty quickly. Like now when we are starting to do the strength stuff, I find, getting into like the deep positions for my squat and stuff, I find it comfortable now, where before it wasn't the most pleasant to be down there, but definitely through my hips, and my shoulders and stuff, I feel a lot more open and able to move, which is great.
Perfect. And then, so transitioning from those immediate mobility goals, then going to the midterm goals, kind of like just improving overall health. I know you've completed Spartan races, Tough Mudders and things like that. So transitioning from a goal of improving mobility and posture and just being able to get into different body positions, to then being able to transition that into applying that new mobility and those new positions into a physical activity like a Tough Mudder or a Spartan race. How did you find that transition?
It was actually really, really good. Doing sort of the cardio stuff you're going to do obviously prepares you for a long distance race. Like that, so that they were really good. But then the basic strength and mobility stuff, I found, with some of the obstacles and stuff, you get in awkward positions like trying to climb or things like that. But I felt like, not to say it was easy, but like it was less awkward for me to do those obstacles, which was pretty
manageable.
Cool. Yeah. Exactly, which felt pretty cool to do.
Excellent. So like looking at like from where we started, short term, after being at uni and working full time, being at the desk all the time for long periods of time, wanting to improve that mobility short term. Then from that, once we got some mobility and we got some, we built up some cardio, that just improving our overall health. Now we're in a situation where we're injury free, we move well, we've got a healthy heart, we've got healthy lungs. Now we're able to take all of that and we're moving into the strength phase and really just getting strong. How do you find like your goals of being strong, not just in the gym, but strong in life? How have you found that when you're like thinking about the different options or what you could do on the weekend or what you could do just in general life? Like, has that been a positive thing for you?
Oh, certainly. Definitely able to go out and like do things like actively on the weekends, which is cool. Especially as we head back into summer now, we're looking to sort of, me and my girlfriend go for like, bushwalks and things like that, which beforehand I wouldn't have really thought about doing just because I didn't, think I would be able to do it because I wasn't like fit enough or whatever. But now being sort of, fit and starting to work on our strength, I think that's sort of really motivating me more to try and get outside on the weekend when I can, get back into some sports and stuff and hang out with friends through that. So definitely sort of feeling overall better from the stuff we do in the gym. Sort of, my general health, both physically and then like even like mentally, being able to like sort of hang out with friends and stuff again on the weekends, doing sort of sports, really cool.
Fantastic. So we've kind of going through over the last 6 months, we've kind of gone through like different phases of our training. Now, what do you think, like beyond your original long-term goal of getting stronger, getting back to double body weight back squats, getting back to double body weight deadlifts, and working on that physical strength that were numbers in the gym, but you've seen how that strength has translated all throughout life. What do you think once we hit some of your current strength goals, what do you think your next like long-term goals would probably be?
I don't know. I sort of want to keep progressing all areas of my fitness. I mean, obviously we've got the strength phase which we're going through, but I think with that some of my other attributes would sort of get a little bit sort of neglected, or at least sort of just maintained, not really progress. So sort of to get back to some of those. So maybe like we go back to like cycle back to fitness. Or mobility and stuff, and make sure they are then sort of getting improved for a little bit while we sort of maintain strength, and we can sort of just keep going up with all attributes together. I don't really want to sort of just focus just on the one and only be good at that. I'd like to sort of keep them all pretty balanced out. So I think that would.
Excellent. So like building it kind of like in a almost if you had to like prioritize them and a bit of a hierarchy and things, like the strength is great, but I guess what I'm probably picking up from you is like that freedom of being injury free and being mobile and being healthy, like just that freedom that gives you, that would probably be like the number one priority.
Yeah, just to overall be like injury free would be awesome, but just being able to be fit and healthy to go out and enjoy my life without having to think about, I don't think I can do that, I don't think I'm capable of doing that. Just going, let's do it.
Perfect. And so thinking about that, like I noticed like we're really lucky you're constantly in a positive environment at work and things like that. So you've got a great support network of peers around you here. But like in your social life and in your family life and at home, like have you found that there's been a particular person or that there's been a group of people who have been that really good like safety net, that support network who give you that push at home?
I think definitely at home, my girlfriend's probably helped me out a lot, particularly when trying to eat healthy and things like that, because obviously together we're going to do all our meals and stuff, so we had to sort of both improve our general eating and nutrition and stuff. So she's been a great support at home, making sure I don't have too many desserts and things like that. So I think she's probably like my number one supporter going forward, which is awesome.
Excellent. And looking forward, like when you see the way that you can you had phases through your last couple of years where it was like, okay, year 1 of uni, then it was year 2 of uni, then it's year 3, then it was like, okay, get the job, then like got the job, maintain the job, and being able to see that during those times there was kind of that single focus, get that one job done.
Yeah.
Now uni's finished, you've got the job, and now we're trying to maintain and do everything through there. How have you found just being able to prioritize either yourself or prioritize work? Like how have you managed your time management?
I feel like it's been pretty good. I mean, sometimes you're going to be a little bit selfish and work a little bit on yourself, but I think that sort of cycles back to if you're fit and healthy, you're able to handle like more things at work.
Yeah.
So like if you're like sort of more resilient, both like strength and fitness and stuff like that, when like work gets stressful and stuff like that, you're able to handle it or at least deal with it better, so it doesn't feel as challenging then. So I think even like by being selfish, you sort of help out other people long term, which has been pretty good. I've noticed with work that I'm able to sort of manage everything by sort of taking a little bit of time for myself. It then allows me to help other people.
So with that, like, so do you find that you, in order to create time or to make like prioritize your time, like do you schedule your workouts, or do you really like do you have to be really strict with your timing, or what do you find works for you?
I'm gonna be a little bit flexible because obviously things come up, but I try and sort of at the start of each week plan out when I'm gonna be doing what. So obviously works, get set first, and then from there I can see when I can fit training in, and then everything else comes after that. But yeah, sort of on a week to week basis, so I still have to be a little bit flexible, but then plan it so I can sort of keep it set, and then for that week try and keep the workouts set in their time. Nice one.
Now, other behavioural changes, so obviously prioritising time, making time, prioritising a workout, changing eating habits with your girlfriend, making time for whether it be cardio or mobility when it would have just been strength. So those are behavioural changes that we've been successfully being able to make. What are some of the things that you found challenging out of that group of things, or even just like drinking more water or getting more sleep? Like, what have been some of the more challenging things that you've had to work on?
I think initially getting into cardio was difficult.
So that's for everybody.
Being a classic meathead back in high school, just lifting weights, cardio was always negative. So sort of trying to build that as a habit was pretty difficult. Drinking water was difficult initially, but then once you sort of started, it was very easy. So it just became normal. And then sleep, I think, obviously with uni and being pretty much a kid, you're out and party and stuff, and sleep gets neglected.
But it doesn't change when you get older. You hide it better. That's all.
But starting to try and sort of focus in on that has become better, and sort of feels more normal to prioritize sleeping, and then water and getting my cardio in. So initially they were hard, but start feeling normal after a while.
Is there anything that you're working on at the moment, like any vice you're trying to get rid of, or anything you're trying to really like maybe tighten up?
I don't know. I think I still enjoy my burgers maybe a bit too much, but I'll just out-train that, right?
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, for a little while. You still got the metabolism. You still got it right.
No, I think that's sort of it. It's just sort of occasionally probably enjoy life too much with food and drink, but
Awesome.
I think I've got to try and find that balance.
I love it. So just recapping, mate. So we've been able to show that we've had short-term, medium or moderate term, and then long-term goals of going from mobility then to just having a healthy and active life with healthy heart, healthy lungs, good cardio. Then from that we went back, got you really strong, and still working on getting you even stronger. And then as we're looking like long-term goals, we can we see that that strength's returning, but I guess one of the things that I know I've always picked up on from you is like seeing how appreciative you are to have your health back, have your strength back, have everything, and that's why like I'm really excited to hear like long-term goals wise. You're like, I want to maintain and progress, which is great. We've shown that we can time manage. You're going from uni to full-time work and now trying to get that balance. Healthy at home, healthy at the gym, healthy at work. All of those things are really, really positive. And I guess the thing that we're really looking forward to is just continuing this journey of getting you strong, getting you healthy, and like just even just picking the next round of events, like knowing that the next Spartan race that's coming up, knowing that the next Tough Mudder that's coming up, knowing that, you know, you've got summer holidays planning where you'll go kayaking or paddleboarding and things like that. Just having those options open, it's just really exciting, mate. Really good.
Yeah, cool.
Excellent, mate. Mate, thank you so much for taking time.
No problem.
And we'll, mate, I guess we'll do it all again on Thursday, mate. So,
Sounds good.
Right, excellent. Once again, my name's Anthony Boardman. I'm doing the Diploma of Fitness with FIA Fitnation. This is my client, Sam. We will basically talk through our goal-setting approach that we've done previously leading up to it, to where we are in our training program, and also just maintaining and developing our current program for now and onwards. So thank you so much for taking time out to watch my submission, and we look forward to giving you more and more great assignments. No, all right, see you guys. Thank you.